What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today I wanted to talk about the future of global a little bit because I've been seeing a couple of different comments in my comment section and just hearing a couple of different people say these things all over the place. You know, in the general statement, right, is that people are saying, oh, well, late game, you won't need any tanks. Late game, you won't need any healers. Everybody's going to be using damage because that's what they see on CN. But I just want to let you guys know, for anyone that's watched any CN gameplay, most of the time, I'd say like 90% of the time you're seeing someone showcase characters or use characters, they're most likely a whale, and or they most likely have 3, 4, 5, 6 dupes into the characters that they're using, right? So them using all DPS or them going into raids with 8 DPS players and things like that is not realistic for the vast majority of people that are going to be playing the game on the global side. Not to mention, if you guys don't know, which you should, all the characters that are coming from CN to global are getting changes. All of the overpowered stuff, all of the broken stuff are getting nerfed down so that the game can be balanced. So just because a character does millions of damage in 3 seconds on CN doesn't mean that they're going to be doing millions of damage on global. So the fact that the characters are balanced a lot better on global, the fact that most players are not going to be whales, you have to understand that we may go into a different route of the meta opposed to just, oh, well, I don't need a healer or a tank if I just damage the boss fast enough, right? Now, I'm not telling anyone to play tank or play healer. You can do whatever you want. I know that most people are going to be DPS. I'm going to be playing DPS most of the time, but I am going to also be playing healer with Lyra. So, but the thing about it is, with global, and if you guys have done the new joint op, right? Joint operation 7, which you get at level 60, people are already struggling. My last stream, which was yesterday, was it my stream yesterday? I believe it was yesterday, but I went into joint op and we had the tank, like the person that queued up for tank and the person that queued up for healer, both of them went damage. So we ended up having 4 damage dealers, and I did the most damage, but I queued up for DPS. So we ended up losing because not everybody was doing, you know, a large amount of damage fast enough to like one-shot the boss. So we ended up needing a tank who could basically taunt the boss, and then we needed a healer so that we could stay healthy. So if you guys are queuing up as a tank or a healer and you're not taking that, please stop. But that's not what this video is about. The point is, we may very well be going into a meta where healers and tanks are generally required to some degree. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's going to need one or you need one on every single team. That's not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that you can't run damage if you're running a tank comp or a healer comp. As a healer, you can run 2 healers and a DPS. As a tank, you can run 2 tanks and a DPS. As a DPS, you can run 2 DPS and a healer, or 2 DPS and a tank. So it's like, it's not like you are only locked into one thing, and if that's what you do, you can't do other things. But let's not look at the CN version of the game and think that that's how global is going to go, because we don't know. And based off of everything getting balanced and all of the characters getting changes, and you know, on CN, y'all gotta realize CN players, they like to whale. Whether, like, if y'all played any games that came out from CN, they love to whale. They like to go into stuff and one-shot stuff. On global, we have a much bigger player base because it's literally global. On top of, I don't think people are going to be as susceptible as, you know, the CN players, you know, with spending $2,000 a banner for max dupes and max matrices and things like that. Now, I'm not saying that we won't have whales on global, because we will, but since the player base is much bigger, you're gonna have whales for, you know, it's not gonna be as big of an impact as, you know, the player base being smaller and there being a lot of whales. So as far as global, let's not look at it like CN, because it's not CN. I just want to make this video to let you guys know that we may very well be going into a meta where we do potentially need a tank on the team or a healer on the team, or both. Now I'm excited for that. Like, if that happens, I'm excited for that. I think that's going to be really cool, because at the end of the day, this game is an MMO, so having those other elements and other aspects is going to be really, really cool, especially because apparently there was a leak or data mine. It was a data mine, but that we are getting raids decently soon. I don't know if we're going to be getting it with Artificial Island, but we will be getting it pretty soon, I'd say. Either when 2.0 drops or before then, probably before then. But my point is, with raids coming out as well, you know, having, you know, tanks on the team or healers on the team is going to be really beneficial for a lot of players. You got to realize, for free-to-plays or light spenders like myself, I'm not a whale. If anyone, like, if you watch my content and stuff, you'd know I'm not a whale. I've only spent $125 so far. But I'm not going to be able to one-shot a boss. So if I have a healer and a tank that are helping me and protect me, or a buffer, or whatever you want to call them, that's going to make the gameplay experience so much better. That's going to make me enjoy the game a lot more, and I'm sure a lot of other people will enjoy the game a lot more as well. But anyways, I just wanted to make this video and talk about that, because I see a lot of people talking about, like I said, they're talking about, oh, well, you don't, in game, you don't need healers or tanks. It's all DPS. Everyone runs DPS. Everybody's going to one-shot bosses. And I'm just here to tell you that's not true. Right? The characters are more balanced on global, number one. Number two, the only gameplay they're seeing are whales on CN, one-shotting bosses. So in their mind, that's what they think it is, which is just, that's not how the game works. But anyways, just wanted to talk to you guys about that. That's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.